What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to talk about Minecon, also known as Minecraft Live. So in Minecon there are a few things we talked about. Well, it's not a few, but it's a few subjects. One, 1.17 part 2, also known as 1.18, and the second one is the 1.19, which we'll talk about later. I don't want to spoil anything until we will reach it in the video. Also, we know what the mob won in the vote is, and some other minor changes.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondong's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam.
But what's new for this update is that that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others,
Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I mean, since always the seeds for Java and Bedrock were different. So it's a huge change to connect between Java and Bedrock when they actually do the seeds the same.
Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient, perhaps a little too convenient.
Okay, I'm pretty confused honestly, because Java and Bedrock are the same thing, but they have a lot of differences. I mean, what will be the fighting skill, what will be the building, what will be the redstone, what will be everything? Will it be a merge? Will it be one of them? I am so confused.
To begin with, we have the glare, which is...
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons.
We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off. So we added tons of new capes, because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins, just in case we were missing.
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins. Best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet. So what is the tower?
Okay.
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp. So
Okay,
you'll be
that's
able to see this
interesting.
gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor
30?
harder than the one before. And you'll get to fight in arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses. You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants. And yeah.
Two. Have you discovered all the features in part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
In this part they have just summed up all of 1.17 part 1 in a 2-minute video, and I made a video about it, so yeah, go check it out.
Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Yes. Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
Okay.
The
Let's
Wild
see what
update
it
sounds
is.
very, very intriguing. So what does it
Indeed.
encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome.
Ancient cities? Oh, that looks good. Okay.
Awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, it looks so good. Wow. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I bet the warden is living in here. Well, I know he's supposed to live in the deep darks, but I bet he's living in here too. I'm 100% sure the warden lives in here too. Wow, it looks so good, all of this area.
This year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family? It's a Skulk family? Like,
Is it that
yeah, maybe they're not
cozy?
so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here,
what?
whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount
This
is
is actually really
based on how
interesting.
much that zombie would have dropped.
Wow.
So, you know, the deep dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Doesn't make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the Skulk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Oh, this is nice.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated,
Whoa, okay, I really love this one. Okay, this one is really cool.
it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
You even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a Skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Okay, let's see where it's going. Oh, so doesn't can actually summon the warden because it makes a lot of noise. So if you make noise, it makes noise, and then the warden will actually come for you. Did it actually came from
We
the?
also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity.
Okay. So in this picture we can actually see some tall birch trees with some mushrooms over the edges, some flowers, some logs over here, some new flowers, bees. If that kind of stuff will actually be in Minecraft, it will make Minecraft a lot more better. I mean, I've seen a lot of mods which has a lot of those stuff, and I think that if Minecraft will actually have this, it will make it a lot better, because if you were in a mod which has all of this stuff, you know what I'm talking about, it makes the game feel a lot better.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's going to be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh.
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves.
Okay, it makes the tree even cooler. I mean, it has vines. Wow, it's really cool.
The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they could float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water, underneath the water, or on land, wherever they happen to land.
Mangroves do come with a new wood type, and like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new wood type? and
okay, so this wood type actually really reminds me of the jungle one. It looks really like a jungle one.
So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded.
Is that a new block? This one? Or will it be dirt? I really hope it will be a new block.
In the mangrove swamp, it's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes. And you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
So that's the life circle of the clay. Very nice.
And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact.
But yeah, finally we have frogs in the game. That's actually really cool.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Fly?
Yes, the fireflies.
I was close.
So you can see them.
I was very close.
Roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life.
I want to know more about baby frogs.
Oh,
yes, so all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay, this looks really good. Wow.
We have frog variant, grows up in a really cold place, it's gonna turn into a snowy frog.
I'm confused.
Yeah, as you can see here. So the frogs have kind of like two main systems. One is the tadpole system and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft.
You were venturing out into the desert or the jungle and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Wait a minute. So in this picture we see this area. We already talked about this area, the vines, all of the fireflies and all of this stuff. But am I seeing rocks? Because if Mojang will add some rocks to Minecraft, it's going to be really cool. But who cares about the rocks? Look about this picture. What the hell is that? Is that another secret room in the game? Another structure? I have no idea what is this, but I really hope to see it in the game and get some explanations about it.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow!
Really exciting.
You really came in style.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is the LA.
Wow!
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely mob.
That is so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.